Hi, this is HardballRetro. Welcome to the Retrodome. Today we'll be playing Game 2 of the 1901 World Series between the Boston Americans and the Brooklyn Superbas. We'll be using Tony La Russa Baseball 3, and I want to run through the simulated season that I played and um, some of the setup that I did to get the 1901 season into La Russa 3 here, and why I chose to do it here instead of um, using old time baseball. So, first thing I did was copied the contents of the teams folder. So the 1901 through the 1981 seasons from the old time baseball CD, I copied them into the Tony 3 subfolder. I think it's Teams 330. Um, Copied the contents in there, and then if you look here, load universe, right, you'll see all the seasons here. So I'm working on the 1902 one right now. 1901, you can see I renamed them just with a TLB3, but basically I've got all these seasons here. All right, I cancel that. Keep it on my 1901 season. All right. So a couple things when you bring these over from old time baseball. Um, you need to go into edit player stats. You need to bring up either baseball reference or some other um, website or baseball reference type of book to look up the switch hitters from a given year. Because when you bring the seasons over, all of the switch hitters are listed as right-handed batters. So, for example, Kid Nichols was one that I had to change. You can see that they're a switch hitter now, but they were all set to right-handers, so I just do a switch hitter and hit done. The other thing I have to change is there's a number of outfielders that are incorrectly listed as right fielders. So again, you click on, let's say Duff Cooley here was set to right field. So you just click until you get back to left field or whatever. Maybe he's a center fielder. You have to look again on baseball reference and see what their primary positions are. Um, so basically, all the right fielders come over correctly. It's just that some of the players that played left or center as their primary position came over as right fielders, and you need to change them. Click done on that. All right. So once I made those edits, oh, and the reason I'm not using old time baseball, which might be a reasonable question to ask, is same deal. If I go ahead and make these modifications before I start a season, um, it runs those players through the time machine. And you select, either the era or the season that you want the time machine uh, to transport your players to. And there's a bug in there that affects the switch hitters. Um, and you won't notice it until you're playing the season and looking at the results. You'll see that there's an inordinate amount of walks for those players. Um, you can start the season and then make the edits. Um, it's kind of a workaround, but then the next time you want to play that season again, you have to do it all over again. Or there's a lot of copying and pasting of files back into different folders. It's a bit of a headache, so I just decided to do it here in La Russa 3. You don't have the time machine to deal with, so um, there's kind of a trade-off in whatever solution you try here. And the other issue with using La Russa 3 instead of old time baseball is that I have the 1990s ballparks instead of the old time ballparks to use. So, um, but anyway, let's take a look at the final standings from my simulated 1901 season. We've got Boston here, Boston American League, with a four game difference over Detroit. We've got the White Sox in distant third place, and Washington, and then you can see the rest of the standings there. Cleveland had a rough go of it in particular. Click on Other League here. You'll see the Brooklyn advanced to the World Series by 6 games over Pittsburgh, 8 over Philly, and 11 over the Boston National League team, 12 over the Cardinals, and there's the rest. The Giants really struggled here, 48-92. I did a 140 game schedule, so everybody plays each other 20 games. Let's see. Let's look at the stats leaders here. And we'll just look at a few of these, and then we'll go ahead and get started. Let's look at, right, so you click on simulated season. We want all of the qualifying batting leaders here. We have Nap Lajoie with a 400 average, and he hit 426 in real life. Ed Delahanty, Jimmy Collins, Mike Donlin, Bobby Wallace. So pretty reasonable. Let's look at the on-base guys. Lajoie again, just barely over Delahanty. And Lajoie in slugging as well, 557 slug. All right, let's look at home run leaders. All right, so this is with qualifying players. What if we take away qualify? Do we get anybody else in here? We do. We get Bill Richardson and Pop Foster in there. There's Sox Seabold, Nap Lajoie, Ginger Beaumont, and so on and so forth. You can say if you want only see versus righties versus lefties. Right now I'm looking at both leagues. You could look at AL or NL. You can look at one team. You can look at team totals. Let's look at team totals for a second here. All right, so St. Louis, 45 home runs on the entire season is the leader. Top team in batting, Boston American, 277, Brooklyn, 270. So there's our two competitors in the World Series. In real life, there was no World Series in 1901, as the leagues were kind of at war with each other. Let's look at pitching here, and then we'll look at individual pitching. Right. Gotta set it to least. And there we go. Pittsburgh 2.23. There's Brooklyn, and there's Boston. So again, they both did well in pitching and batting, and that's why they're in the World Series. All right, let's look at all players, ERA. And you can see by innings, that's not really helpful. So we want to look at qualifying players. And there we go. That's what we would probably expect to see. Jack Chesborough, Christy Mathewson, Cy Young, Doc Newton, Earl Moore, Vic Willis, Jesse Tannehill, Bill Donovan, Deacon Philippe, all sub-2 ERAs. Let's look at, let's change that to most, change it to not qualified, just anybody. Now let's look at, I know it's not indicative of a whole lot, but let's look at wins. So 21's a little bit lower than I would have expected. Let's look at complete games. Bill Carrick. Yeah, everybody on Washington there with 30-something complete games. They probably didn't have any other pitchers to go to, so. Let's look at strikeouts. Strikeouts not nearly as prevalent as they are today. Tom Hughes with 202, Christy Mathewson, Rube Waddell, Bill Donovan, Case Patton. All right, So there's your simulated stats. We're going to go now to our game. So play league games. All right, next featured game, play ball. Oh, let me go back for 1 second. League schedule. Back one day. So this is game one of the series. I don't know. I must have misclicked something, so it went ahead and played game one accidentally. So we're not going to see any highlights from that game. But if I click into it, we can at least see the box score. Let's look at this briefly. So Brooklyn is up 1-0 in the series. Brooklyn 9, Boston Americans 3. So Brooklyn had 3 hits from Tom Daly at second base. A couple guys with 2 hits. Let's look at other team. Yeah, there we go. Chickstall, 2 hits. Parent, Ferris. Okay, and let's see, pitchers. So Boston had George Winter, 5 innings, 9 hits allowed, and 8 runs allowed. And Doc Newton, 5 1/3. Gene Wright, 3 2/3. Okay, so let's get out of this. And now if we go to league schedule, go to this game. All right, nope, I do want that to be there. Play league games. Yep, play ball. Okay, we're going to have Mel Allen do the broadcast here. And I'll get the game set up, and then I'm going to let Mel do the play-by-play, and then I'll come back and review the box score. We've got 1 pitch mode. We've got no DH. We want to do a day game because this is 1901. There are no lights. Click done on that. I'm not going to mess with the lineups or the rotation here. So this says Kitson versus Lewis. And there's your lineups. And let's play ball. All right, see you in a bit.
Hello there, everybody. Welcome to Chavez Ravine in beautiful Los Angeles, where today we'll see Boston play Brooklyn in World Championship Game number 2. Leads in the series 1-0. The weather today is warm with a humidity reading of 60%. The wind is blowing in from right to left at 15 miles per hour. This is Mel Allen, and together we're going to watch a piece of baseball history. Leading off the inning, the left fielder, batting .268.
I realize this says Los Angeles. That's because I assigned Dodger Stadium to the Brooklyn Dodgers. So, again, wanted to let you know why we're playing in Los Angeles in 1901.
A line drive to left field. He's up to the ball and throws to third. Safe.
My mistake here. Correct that animation speed.
A triple for the left field. Up next, the center.
Ground rules. So, my bad. I don't know why I had the animation set so low. Let's see. What's the highest speed we can do? 30 is the highest. I don't know if that's going to be too fast, so let's try. My apologies here again. Let's try 22. We'll tweak that if necessary.
Fly ball to center field, and he makes the catch. One down. The throw to second base.
That looks much better. All right.
Coming up to bat for the
Hopefully I
third
don't get to
baseman,
tweak anything
batting
further here.
.332. A high fly ball going out to right field. Caught, and now 2 outs. That's going to be an error. The second baseman. 1 run scores, and it's 1-0. Now batting the first baseman, batting .339. A looping drive to right field. Base hit. That brings up the right fielder, hitting .261. Here comes the pitch. Fly ball to left field, and he makes the catch. That retires the side. 1 run, 2 hits, no errors, and 1 runner left on base. Middle of the first inning, and it's 1-0. And now starting off the inning is the right fielder, hitting .339. He comes to the plate. Grounded, and the throw to first. Got him, 1 down. Coming up to bat for the left fielder, hitting .354. A liner to second. That dribbler goes through the right side for a base hit. That's a base hit for the left fielder. Now coming up, the center fielder, batting .261. The runner goes. A high chopper to second. Got him. Now batting the first baseman, hitting .307. Here comes the pitch. Grounded, and the throw to first. Got him. That ends the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 runner left on base. After 1, and it's 1-0. Leading off, the shortstop, hitting .306. Here comes the pitch. Fly ball to right field, and he makes the catch. The first out of the inning. That brings up the second baseman. He's batting .244 against right-handers this year. A line drive to center field, and he makes the catch. 2 down. That brings up the catcher, hitting .304. There's a shallow fly ball to left field. Caught by the shortstop, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down. That's 1.5 innings gone, and it's 1-0. And now starting off the inning is the second baseman, hitting .315. He comes to the plate. Fly ball to center field. Going, it's gone. That's a solo shot with a score, 1 off. Now batting the shortstop, hitting .266. shortstop. It's a bouncer right through the infield. Base hit for the shortstop. Up next, the third baseman, hitting .215. A hot grounder, and he's out at second. And the throw to first. Now coming up, the catcher, batting .296. The runner goes. Strike three. Out number two. The throw to second base. Got him! 1 run, 2 hits, no errors, and nobody left on. Heading to the third with a score, 1 off. And now starting off the inning is the pitcher hitting .174. The payoff pitch is a slow ground ball hit out to first. He takes it to the bag himself. That's 1 down. That brings up the left fielder. He's 1 for 1 with 1 run scored and with a triple. Grounded to third. And the throw to first. Got him. Now that brings up the center fielder. He's nothing for 1 in this game. He reels it in. That retires the side. 3 up, 3 down. After 2.5 innings with a score, 1 off. Leading off the inning, the pitcher hitting .263. A line drive to deep right field. Look at that one. It's going right to the wall. And he drops it. Base hit for the pitcher. Now batting the right fielder. He's nothing for 1 today. For ball 4. That brings up the left fielder. He's 1 for 1 with the single. A looping drive to right field. He grabs it. That's a base hit for the left fielder. Coming up next is the center fielder. He's nothing for 1 today. Strike 3. 1 down. Now that brings up the first baseman. He's nothing for 1 in this game. A line drive to center field. Look at that one. It's going right to the wall. A 2-bagger for the first baseman. 3 runs come home on the play. It's 4-1. Coming up to bat for a speedy infielder. He's 1 for 1 with 1 run batted in and for the homer. That's an intentional walk. Now coming up, the shortstop. He's 1 for 1 with the single. For ball 4. That's his second walk, but only 2 innings of pitching. That's going to be an error of the catcher. Next batter, a speedy infielder. He's nothing for 1 in this game. Grounded. Here comes the throw to the plate. Out at the plate. And the throw to first. Next batter, the catcher. He's nothing for 1 with a strikeout. A looping drive to left field. That's a base hit for the catcher. That drives in a run. The score is 5-1. Now that brings up the pitcher. He's 1 for 1 with 1 run scored and with the single. A line drive to right field. Look at that one. It's going right to the wall. And he drops it. And he eases into second base with a two-bagger. And that brings home a pair. The score, 7-1. Now coming up, the right fielder. He's nothing for one with a walk and with one run scored. The center field. He makes the play. That ends the inning. At the end of 3, the score, 7-1. And now starting off the inning is the third baseman, batting .332. A hot grounder and the throw to first. Got him. Up next, the first baseman. He's 1 for 1 with the single. Here comes the pitch. A high fly ball going out to center field. Caught. That's 2 away. Now batting the right fielder. He's nothing for 1 today. Grounded and the throw to first. Got him. And that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down. 3.5 down. The score, 7-1. And now starting off the inning is the left fielder. He's had a good day at the plate. He's 2 for 2 with 1 run scored and with 2 singles. A line drive down the left field line. Look at that one. It's going right to the wall. And he drops it. He's up with the ball and throws to third. Base hit for the left fielder. Up next, the center fielder. He's nothing for 2 with a strikeout.
Just going to tweak that animation speed here. That relay looked way too quick. Let's set it to, I don't know, let's try 18. That's a little better.
There's a high pop-up to second. Caught by the first baseman. That's 1 down. Now that brings up the first baseman. He's 1 for 2 with 3 runs batted in and with a double. Grounded and the throw to first. Got him. Coming up next is the second baseman. He's 1 for 1 with 1 run batted in and with a homer. To the shortstop and the throw to first. Got him. That retires the side. No runs, 1 hit, 1 error, and 1 runner left on base. Top of the 5th, the score 7-1. And now starting off the inning is the shortstop. He's nothing for 1 in this game. Strike 3. That's 1 down. Coming up to bat for the second baseman. He's nothing for 1 today. Fly ball to center field. Look at that one. It's going right to the wall. He grabs it. The throw to second base. A single. Now batting the catcher. He's nothing for 1 in this game. A hot grounder up the middle. That's going to be an error of the second baseman. Coming up to bat for the pitcher. He's nothing for 1 in this game. He comes to the stretch. A liner to second. Caught. That'll do it for the visitors in the 5th. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 runner left on base. 4.5 in the books. The score, 7-1. Leading off the inning, the shortstop. He's 1 for 1 with 1 run scored and with a single. He delivers for ball 4. That's his second walk. Up next, the third baseman. He's nothing for 2 with 1 run scored. Grounded to third. He grabs it. The throw to second base. Not in time. Now that brings up the catcher. He's 1 for 2 with 1 run batted in and with a single. A hot grounder. And he's out at second. And the throw to first. Up next, the pitcher. He's 2 for 2 with a single and with a double. There's a drive, and it's up the left field alley. Look at that one. It's going right to the wall. And he drops it. A 2-bagger. That brings up the right fielder. He's nothing for 2 with a walk and with 1 run scored. Here comes the pitch. That's 3 walks given up. Coming up next is the left fielder. He's 3 for 3 with 1 run scored and with 3 singles. He delivers. Fly ball to left field. Caught. That's the 3rd out of the inning. No runs, 1 hit, 1 error, and they leave them loaded. At the top of the 6th inning, the score 7-1. Leading off the inning, a speedy outfielder. He's 1 for 2 with 1 run scored and with a triple. A high fly ball going out to left field. And he makes the catch. 1 down. Now coming up, the center fielder. He's nothing for 2 today. A high fly ball going out to left field. That's an error on the left fielder. Look at that one. It's going right to the wall. Base hit for the center fielder. Next batter, the third baseman. He's nothing for 1 with 1 run batted in. A line drive to left field, and he makes the catch. And now 2 outs. Now that brings up the first baseman. He's 1 for 2 with the single. A hot grounder, and the throw to first. Got him. That ends the inning. No runs, 1 hit, 1 error, and 1 runner left on base. We played 5 1/2. The score 7-1. Leading off the inning, the center fielder. He's nothing for 3 with a strikeout. Here comes the pitch. Grounded up to first. That's an error on the first baseman. It's a bouncer right through the infield. The throw to second base. Up next, the first baseman. He's 1 for 3 with 3 runs batted in and with a double. Grounded right back to the pitcher. And he's out at second. And the throw to first. A 4-6-3 double play. Out number 2. Next batter, the second baseman. He's 1 for 2 with 1 run batted in and with a homer. Fly ball to left field. Caught. That retires the side. No runs, no hits, 1 error, and nobody left on. That's 6 in the books. The score 7-1. Leading off the inning, the right fielder. He's nothing for 2 today. Grounded to third. And the throw to first. Got him. The first out of the inning. Now batting the shortstop. He's nothing for two with a strikeout. Fly ball to deep right field. Look at that one. It's going right to the wall. The throw to second base. That's an error on the shortstop. That's a base hit. Now coming up, the second baseman. He's 1 for 2 with the single. A liner to left field, and he makes the catch. 2 down. Not in time. Now batting the catcher. He's nothing for 2 today. He comes to the stretch. There's a high pop-up to third. And he makes the catch. And that retires the side. No runs, 1 hit, 1 error, and 1 runner left on base. 6.5 innings gone. The score, 7-1. And now starting off the inning is the shortstop. He's 1 for 1 with 1 run scored and with the single. A high chopper right back to the pitcher. And the throw to first. Got him. The first out of the inning. Now batting to third baseman. He's nothing for 3 with 1 run scored. Strike 3. And now 2 outs. Now coming up, the catcher. He's 1 for 3 with 1 run batted in and with the single. A liner to second. A single. Next batter, the pitcher. He's 3 for 3 with a single and with 2 doubles. Strike 3. He struck him out. That'll do it for the home team in the 7th. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 runner left on base. After 7 full, the score, 7-1. Pinch hitting for a speed burner, hitting .333. Here comes the pitch. A line drive to left field. Caught, 1 out now. Now that brings up the left fielder. He's 1 for 3 with 1 run scored and with a triple. Here comes the pitch. A line drive to center field. And he drops it. Look at that one. It's going right to the wall. Now that brings up the center fielder. He's 1 for 3 with the single. A high chopper to second, and the throw to first. Got him. Up next, the third baseman. He's nothing for 2 with 1 run batted in. Grounded to third. And the throw to first. Got him. That ends the inning. No runs, no hits, 1 error, and 1 runner left on base. After 7.5 innings of play, the score, 7-1. And now starting off the inning is the right fielder. He's nothing for 2 with 2 walks and with 1 run scored. Here comes the pitch. Strike 3. 1 down. Coming up to bat for the left fielder. He's had a good day at the plate. He's 3 for 4 with 1 run scored and with 3 singles. For ball 4. That brings up the center fielder. He's nothing for 4 with a strikeout. The runner goes. Strike 3. Out number 2. He slides in under the tag. He steals second. Coming up next is the first baseman. He's 1 for 4 with 3 runs batted in and with a double. He comes to the stretch. A line drive. It's on. A 2-run blast. The score is 9-1. That brings up the second baseman. He's 1 for 3 with 1 run batted in and for the homer. Strike 3. That ends the inning. 2 runs, 1 hit, no errors, and nobody left on. Heading to the 9th. The score is 9-1. And now starting off the inning is the first baseman. He's 1 for 3 with a single. Strike 3. He struck him out. 1 down. That's 2 strikeouts for the pitcher today. Now that brings up the right fielder. He's nothing for 3 today. Fly ball to left field. Look at that one. It's going right to the wall. The throw to second base. Hey, he's safe. And he eases into second base with a 2-bagger. Coming up next is the shortstop. He's 1 for 3 with a strikeout and with a single. For ball 4. Coming up to bat for the second baseman. He's 1 for 3 with a single. Grounded. The throw to second base. Coming up to bat for the catcher. He's nothing for 3 in this game. A liner to the shortstop. The throw to second base. And he's out at second. That ends the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 2 runners left stranded. And the ball game is over. And that's the ball game. This is Mel Allen saying, so long, everybody. See you tomorrow. Goodbye.
Okay, well, Brooklyn takes a commanding 2-0 lead in the series here. Let's click done on that. Here's our box score for the game. Got Jimmy Sheckard with 3 hits. Joe Kelly with a homer and 5 RBI. Tom Daly went deep. Brooklyn with 12 hits. Check out Boston's box score here. Not much going on. Tripled by Dowd. And let's see. Ted Lewis gave up 7 runs, but only one of them was earned. A lot of errors here. Yeah, 9 errors in the game. And for the Dodgers, Frank Kitson goes the distance on a 6-hitter. So there you go. Final score: Brooklyn 9, Boston Americans 1. What I decided here is I'm not going to do a video for each separate game here. So we're just going to play out the rest of the series so you can see the final results here. All right. We're back at the main menu. Let's go to play games. And we're going to just click on through the end of the World Championship. So we'll hit play ball. And let's see what happens here. Oh, sorry. I have these set up as featured games. I need to uncheck them. Right, that should have been, yeah, that was an off day. Good. Uncheck. And uncheck that one. Off day. Check. And uncheck. There we go. All right, let's try that again. Play league games. And through the end of the World Championship until season is over. Yep, play ball. All right. And it looks like Brooklyn has won the World Championship. There's the trophy. And I think they did it in 6 games here. Let's take a look at the league schedule. Let's go back to, right, we did that game. Then there was an off day. So, yep, here we go. So this was game 3. Let's take a look at game 3. We had a 4 RBI day by Chick Stahl, but Brooklyn went up 3 games to none. Dowd and Stahl had 3 hits apiece. Brooklyn, a couple hits by Sheckard, Farrell there. Pitching wise, Brooklyn had Jim Hughes go the distance on a 13 hitter. He allowed 5 runs, but he got the win. Frank Foreman took the loss here. 7 innings, 8 hits, 4 runs. All right, let's go to league schedule again. And we'll go to the 19th. And Boston finally pulled off a victory here at home. So now the series is 3 games to 1. 3 RBI day by Tommy Dowd. Stahl, Freeman, and Schreckenghost. 2 hits apiece. McCreary and McGuire, 2 hits for Brooklyn. Bill Donovan taking the loss here. Ted Lewis with the win. All right, let's go to game 5. September 20th. Boston 8-1 victory. 4-for-4 day by Schreckenghost. 3 hits by Ferris. 3 RBIs by Schreckenghost and Dowd. Other team, Brooklyn, Keeler and McCreary, couple hits. Kitson took the loss. There's an appearance by Brickyard Kennedy and George Winter. So I'm not sure what's up with Cy Young, but he is not in the rotation, it would appear. League schedule here. All right. Off day. And Brooklyn takes this one to clinch the series, 6-5 win. Keeler, three hits on the day, 2 RBI. Other team, Boston, 3-hit day by Jimmy Collins. And this one went into the 13th inning, it looks like. Prentice taking the loss in relief. 3 Georges pitched there. And Kitson gets the victory. All right. So that will do it for us here. I did want to mention a couple of things here. So the player profile pictures, I didn't mess with at all. So if you saw a couple player photos during the game uh, that weren't the generic photo, that's just because I didn't make any changes when I imported those leagues. That it may have selected a player picture from the 1990s. I think I saw Chili Davis in there at one point. Okay, the other thing, let me find the website here. Hang with me a second. You won't see this on the screen, but I will paste this into either the description or the comments section for this video. So I did locate an archived copy of Nick Karen's Ultimate Utilities website. This website doesn't have the actual utilities available for download, but it does have a number of interesting, like FAQ. There's a game tips section. So a number of things that you can do for the old time baseball, the Russa, Tony 3. Basically, there's a bunch of different tweaks you can make to the game. And if you look hard enough, you will find Nick Karen's Ultimate Utilities out there. So if you want to really go deep into the weeds, you can locate those files, and there's additional features in there that you can do for scheduling and editing multiple lineups, and there's all sorts of things you can do with Nick's utilities. So I think he stopped updating his utilities somewhere around 2001 or thereabouts, but definitely a lot of cool features if you can locate his ultimate utilities. I will say that they are online. You might have to do some digging, but they are out there somewhere. So anyway, I will share this link here. It's just a lot of ways that you can tweak the various LaRussa games to get either more realistic results, different things with player portraits and ballparks and announcers and all sorts of stuff. So anyway, that's all I've got for now. Hope you enjoyed this video, and we'll check in with you soon. I'm gonna be running some more dead ball era leagues with these old games. Got some lined up with Earl Weaver 1.5. I'll probably do some more with LaRussa, maybe some old time baseball, and those are the two that I can do with kind of I wouldn't say minimal, but a lot less work as far as there's um, no manual typing in of stats. I can import at least through the 1981 season for the LaRussa games, and there's a season tool utility for Weaver 1.5 by Daniel Gunther. That utility allows you to import, I think, through 2005 or thereabouts. So if you wanted current seasons in any of these old games, you'd have to type them in manually, unless you are really good at scripting and can figure out a way to import the stats. Um, so anyway, that does it for today. Thanks for watching. Keep playing ball, and we'll see you soon. Take care.